Hello. Hello. So I will just be waiting for 4 more minutes and start sharp at 5. Welcome to this immunity masterclass. Wow. Okay, I'll share the slides till then. Let me know if you can see it. Hello, everyone. Great to have you here. Hi, Narendra. Hello, Rohan. Perfect. We have 3 more minutes. And if you have any specific questions in your mind, you can just drop them in the chat box. I will cover them during the talk. Wow. Hi, Raminder. Hi, Avantika. Hello. Hi, Amar. Good to see you here. So just 1 more minute to go. So if you can see my slides, please give me a yes in the chat box. Hello, Meeta. Perfect. So if you can see my slides on your screen, just give me a yes in the chat box. Perfect. Yes, great. So we are all set. And I'm very, very excited to have you guys here. spending this next 1 hour with me and trying to talk about what is immunity and what can we do about it. Great. So it's 5 and we can start. Good evening, everyone. And welcome to this Immunity Masterclass. So for those of you, who are joining us for the first time, let me just start by telling something about myself. So I am a medical doctor from Amritsar Medical College, 1989 batch, and almost now 30 years into practice. And I have recently completed my anti-aging and regenerative medicine fellowship from US. 5 years back, I started this initiative wherein I decided that I want to do something for the community, something different, something worthwhile. And I really want to acknowledge and thank all of you who are live today with me for giving me this opportunity to be able to do this. I will switch off my video so that, you get better slide view, and we will switch it on when we come to Q&A session. Perfect. And please, hi Madanjit. Perfect. So can you guess which one of these is me? 1, 2, or 3? Please let me know which one of these is me. In the chat box, please. Avantika says too. What do all of you say? Please quickly tell me. Impact of millets. Okay, second one. We have 26 people online and I've got 6 answers. I really need more energy. More energy, please. And I'm making sure that everyone is awake. Everyone is excited as I am. Perfect. So 2, yes. And when was this clicked? Do you want me to share that with you? So this was when I was doing my MBA, right? And I was organizing farewell party for my senior batch. And we did this, we are ready to make a difference. I think this was 2012. And that is when it started tickling in my mind that I have to make a difference. And thank you, everybody, for helping me do that and giving me this opportunity. Great. So, the data today says that 12% obese Americans are healthy. How many? Only 12. And it was 25% before, but now data is saying that 40% thin Americans are unhealthy. So what do you think the status of Indians would be? How many Indians would be healthy? How many would be unhealthy? It's almost same number. And why I'm saying that is because now studies are showing that we are even becoming unhealthier than Americans, right? Now, what does this tell us? This tells us that we all have really messed up with our immune system. Yeah? Today morning, somebody was asking me, ma'am, this patient is telling you that her migraine has got relieved. She did not have migraine this summers. But we are talking about immunity. So what is immunity? So, I have a story around this. If you want me to share that story, please type yes in the chat box. Wow. So, when universe, God, Almighty, whosoever we believe in, created human beings, what happened? We are the most precious creation of the Almighty. Yes? Yeah. Now, when He created us, He realized that when everything will be going good, it would be okay. But if something happens, then what would I do? If this best creation gets infected, how will this creation come out of it or save itself? So as countries have armies to protect us because somebody is there on the borders to save the country, we are able to, sleep safely in our houses and enjoy life. Yes? Similarly, the Almighty gave us a very, very powerful army within our body. This army consists of cells like lymphocytes, monocytes, natural killer cells. And interestingly, this comes, any one of us who has got a blood test done or hemoglobin checked any time in our lifetime, there are certain other cells also written there which we ignore and which we don't see. But those give us a great indication of what is the status of our immunity. So God gave us this army and said, now you are fine, you will be taken care of. This army is going to take care of. Then what happened? You know how much our army works every day. Even if there are no fights going on, they have a rigorous routine. They follow a diet plan. They follow an exercise regime. They sleep on time. And the environment is such that they are able to manage their stress to a large extent. Right? So similarly, for our immune system to stay healthy, we were also supposed to do all these things. But as we human beings, we messed that up and we stopped taking care of our army, our immune system. And therefore, today, if we see, most of us have a compromised immune system. Right? So, guys, if you have your workbook with you, which I had sent you, or if you have a diary and a pen, please list any health symptoms which you have experienced in the last 1 month. Anything like headache, like cold, like sinus problem, or if you are a diabetic, hypertensive, kidney stones, any health problem you know of. Please write on your pen and paper or on the workbook which he had shared with you. Thank you, Dr. Mahajan. It's a pleasure to have you online. Now, I hope all of you have written because we will require it later. I think you don't have to make any guesses. You know who I am. I am the one on the left side. Big, fat, 87 kgs woman. And this was me in 2012 when I decided I want to make a difference. Yeah, please, Shiatika also. So what do you think my sheet looked like at this time when I was like this? I had cervical, I had diabetes, I had mild hypothyroidism, I had migraine almost, 2-3 days a week, and Asta is online, and I don't know whether Asta remembers or not. Quite a lot of days I used to be with my half head. This thing that, yes, energetic, yes, that's always stayed with me. But then what happened? I did something, and this is me now. Yeah, mood swings is also a sign of weakened immune system, Indu. Now, if you like this transformation, can please give me a big thumbs up in the chat box. So I am no more a diabetic, no more a hypothyroid, no more obese. I don't have migraine headaches. And life is so different that I sometimes wonder if I could have done this before. So I have a poll for you guys. Do you agree that my immune system is working better now? Yes or no? And I will publish the results of this poll. So all of you, please, we have 56 people online. Special thanks to all of you for taking out the time to come online with us. I've shared a poll with you. Please, do you agree that my immune system is working better now after this transformation? Yes or no? Do you agree that my immune system is working better now? Wow, 100% people, yes. Amazing. So all of you can clap for your own self, because we know that, immune system improves when we work on our health. Perfect. I don't know whether you know or not, but these were secrets which were revealed to me. In the last 3-4 months, I think we have talked about immune system so much as we had not talked about in the last 40-50 years. Yes or no? Right? But I think two things which we have not talked about. Two things we've not talked about is one, impact of air pollution on our immune system. Yes. 2.5 micro-size cyanide particles are there, and they are just 2.5 microns. And there is lead in air pollutants. And what is this doing? This is increasing the toxins present in our body. The second thing which people are not talking about is glyphosate. In 1960, this product was introduced as pesticides, thought that it was safe. But in 1996, it was found that glyphosate is riskier than any other pesticide ever used. And why was that? Because glyphosate, by the time we eat food in which glyphosate has been used, it goes from our mouth to the stomach. And till then, the whole esophagus is already burnt. In fact, you know what happened? In fact, what happened was that I was traveling to US to give my exams, and I met the the founder of that university, and I told her I've written a book, What Doctors Should Know About Diabetes Reversal. And what happened? She said, Priti, and please talk about glyphosate there, because glyphosate is one of the reasons, important reasons for India becoming the diabetic capital and then the cardiac capital. Because we all know fatty liver leads to diabetes, and 99% cases of cancer, insulin resistance and diabetes is found. So I can't harp on this enough, that pesticides are real killers of our immune system. And air pollution adds to that. Right? So if you agree with me on this, please give me a yes in the chat box. So Harvard did a study and they found that diabetics and obese people have 20 times more chances to get infected seriously. Right? Now, when they talk about diabetes and obesity, let me tell you, friends, it's not only diabetes and obesity. It's all diseases which we are suffering from today. Right? And let's see what we can see here. Before that, I want to give you a small link. Am I audible, please? Am I audible? I think some people are giving me a message I'm not audible. So please let me know if I'm audible. Great. So I am sharing a link with all of you, and I will want you to oh wow, you lost me for a minute, but we are here. Perfect. So let's see what coronavirus says when it wants to decide whether it should enter our body or not. Yes? Coronavirus looks at our immune system, and look at this picture. This is coronavirus. And once coronavirus finds that, this body's immune system is compromised, it just jumps and says, wow, this is going to be my new home. So if you want corona to be your new home, please give me a yes in the chat box. Otherwise, write no. If you want coronavirus to be your new home, give me a yes in the chat box. I've only got one yes and no still now. So if you don't want corona to be your body to be corona's home, give me a no. Yes, I want no from everybody. We are 72 people online, so I want 72 no's here. How many no's? 72 no's. I have not got 72 yet, but I've got a lot. So, please, others who are not sleeping and are waiting for something, give me a no here. We are 74. And I'm waiting for 74 no's because I know if you are here so that corona doesn't become your home or my home. Yes or no? Yes. And that is the reason. Wow. So let's see what happens. Can you guess which is the story I'm going to share with you here? Can you guess which is the story I'm going to share? Sheetal can guess. Sheetal, send me in the chat box which is the story. Because I thought this was just like coronavirus. So what is the story? Perfect. Yes, Neelam. But let's see how I think that, it is like this. It's not Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. This was to confuse you. This is the Sleeping Beauty. Now let's look at this story. Now, there was this king and queen who had one daughter. Now, the daughter was very pampered and she turned 18 years. When she turned 18, what happened? All the fairies were invited, but when bad fairy was not invited. So all the fairies gave this princess lot of blessings, but that bad fairy also walked in the party and gave a bad blessing, said, you will be hit by a needle and you will be dead till a prince comes and wakes you up. So what happened? As protective parents, the king and queen, they threw away all the needles and their sewing machines from the palace. This princess kept on growing. She was very happy. But one day in the palace, she found a room. She entered and there were lots of sewing machines there. Right? Now, when there were lots of sewing machines there, she got hit by a sewing machine and she fell down and she was no more alive. The parents, king and queen, couldn't believe it. They went into a shock and they died. After many years, when the palace was very unkept, a prince came and thought, let me see what is this place which is so unkept. Came inside, saw the princess, kissed the princess, and the princess woke up. Right? Now, how is it that I thought this is relatable to corona and to immunity? We had become very used to a very comfortable, luxurious life. We all were having fun. Yes or no? Yes, right? Now, when we all were having fun, suddenly Corona came like a bad witch and said, I'm gonna set all of you right. Yes or no? Yes. So once this happened, then what happened? Corona said, okay, we knew that there is a prince which will come and will be able to wake us up. So who is that prince? That prince is our own immune system. Guys, that is our own immune system. So here I want all of you, I've shared a link in the chat box. Can all of you see that? Please copy it and click on that link. It will take 1 minute and let's check what is your score and type your score here. Yes, that's an immune system. Very right. So please type your score. I've shared a form with you. It's going to take you 1 minute only. Okay, I'm sending it again, Asta. Yes. If you can click on the link here only, that will be great. Otherwise, you will have to type it. Sorry, I have not done a bit.ly for this. But I'm sure you will be able to do it. In the chat box. Link is in the chat box, Anshul. Please see my message. Can you see? Wow. Thanks, Hemant. So you've got the link? A lot of people are saying no. Why? It was just, yeah. So Aviral has posted it again, please. Perfect. So if you guys have done it, perfect. And if you have not, we can do it later. No worries. So please take out your pen and paper and just write what are your current behaviors in terms of diet, sleep, stress. What is it that you are doing excellent and what is it that you want to improve upon? Quickly on your workbook, please write where are you today, current behavior, and where do you want to be. We will see that in the coming slides. Just spend 2 minutes and write your current behaviors and let's see where we should be. So I am going to send you a sticky message. I've posted a sticky message and I've also sharing a link in the chat box. Can you guys see the link in the chat box? A second link for you guys, please. Perfect. So the second link, please click and you have a nutritional checklist. So let's see if your current behavior when it comes to nutrition is perfect or we have to improve on it. Take 2 minutes, guys, because whatever you will do yourself, you will remember it. Take 2 minutes and please very carefully do this. Because we know a lot, but implementing it in our life is what becomes a challenge at times. Right? Perfect. So guys, if you have not been able to do it, you can do it later. Just check. If you're doing all of this, we are perfect. So we can clap. And if there is anything in this list which you are currently not cautiously doing, please add that. Astha, click on Vibhuti's link. I think Vibhuti has also posted again. I've marked it as chat. Perfect. Yes. Now, once nutrition is taken care of, what are the other things which we need to take care? Sleep. Sleep is our biggest asset, friends. Why? Because sleep is the time when our body recovers and recoups. What does it do? It recovers and regenerates. And if you look at these pictures, none of them is sleeping properly. First one is sleeping with the phone. EMF radiations are very, very harmful. The second one is sleeping with lights on. You need dark room so that melatonin which is an anti-aging hormone, and which helps us sleep get secreted. She is not able to sleep, and he's sleeping with an open mouth. And of course, G bombs is a simple way that you can remember what are the things you should have in your diet. Greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. Please make sure that you have this poster in your kitchen and everybody sees it and knows that this is what they must eat every day. Now, friends, very, very interesting is sun and vitamin D. Most important. I cannot emphasize it enough that all of us need supplementation with vitamin D. Please mark my word, supplementation. Why? Because vitamin D is not present in the food to the extent we require it. You know, guys, our ancestors used to be able to generate 10,000 to 20,000 international units of vitamin D in a day because they used to work in sunlight. And you know what duration you have to be out in the sun? What duration we have to be out in the sun? We have to be out in the sun between 11 and 2 p.m. If you have heard me right, please send me a message saying 11 to 2 p.m. Right, 11 to 2 p.m. Yes. Why? Because that's the only time when our skin generates vitamin D or makes vitamin D. Other than that, it's only mushrooms which have vitamin D for vegetarians. For non-vegetarians, a few other sources. There is dairy also. If it is, fortified with vitamin D, then it can be a source of vitamin D. And therefore, friends, we require vitamin D. And the levels of vitamin D which we need are 50 to 70. Even if it goes to 100, it is okay, my dear friends. Please write it down, share it with everybody. Right? Very, very important. So step out during the day in the sun, take your supplementation. Vitamin D is extremely important. Other vitamins which are important, I will share with you very soon. Now let's look at some supplements. Let us look at some supplements. What all do we need? So let me share with you what all I eat every day. Vitamin C, 3,000 milligrams. So take 4 times or 5 times a day, 500, so that we can do. Vitamin D, I've told you 5,000 to 10,000 IU for adults, 2,000 for children. Zinc are great to support the immune system, and we must take about 30 mg of zinc every day. Hello, Devika. Liposomal glutathione can be added, but we must not forget our friend curcumin, that is haldi. Very, very, very important. Right? And N-acetylcysteine can be added if we feel that our body is toxic. So these are the supplements. And I am thinking it's getting like too heavy. We have done nutrition, we have done sleep, we have done supplements. And one big thing is remaining. But before we do that, I wanted to create context for that thing. So a husband admitted his wife suffering from COVID-19 in a hospital and deposited rupees 10 lakhs for 14 days. Right? After 3 days, he got a call from the hospital that your wife is fit now because her immunity was strong, so she is recovered faster. Poor husband asked them to return his money as the hospital people can't keep his wife even for 14 days. Right? So, This is on the lighter side, but what I want to tell you is that stress is a very, very important factor which impacts our immune system. And if we all can live in harmony, it will be amazing. It will be amazing because stress kills. Stress kills. Rajinder, can you hear me? So the other vitamins which we should have in our diet are vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E, and vitamin D. Now let me share with you this. Whenever we have any fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, E, A, if you can have it with half or 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or desi ghee, you increase the absorption of your supplements. And friends, these days it is all not about what we are taking. It is about optimizing. Our offices are optimizing. Our personal spaces have optimized a lot. They have, adjusted our professional work also. Similarly, we have to make sure that when we eat, we know how to optimize it. So vitamin D with oil. Second tip, curcumin, haldi when you take, you must take it with black pepper. Why? Because black pepper increases the absorption of curcumin. Right? Very, very critical. Do you want me to give you one more tip to improve your immunity from things in your kitchen? Yes? So garlic. How many of you use garlic in your homes? Please give me a yes in the chat box. Okay, thanks, Sheetal. So Bhuvnesh says we use garlic. Nobody else uses garlic, it looks. Only 5 people. Okay. Who else uses garlic? Okay, so if you use garlic, the right way to use garlic is crush it 5 to 10 minutes before you are going to put it on the gas. Why? Because this increases the beneficial compound in garlic, which is allicin. And it has antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial properties. So whatever you use, friends, use it wisely. Similarly, people use mushrooms for vitamin D, especially vegetarians. What is the best way to use mushrooms? Anybody who knows it, share it in the chat box. Best way to use mushrooms to increase its vitamin D. Am I audible, friends? Because I'm like loud. Okay. So for mushrooms, if you want to increase their vitamin D, you must keep them in sunlight for 10 to 15 minutes before you are going to cook it. Keeping mushrooms just 5 to 10 minutes outside in the sunlight increases its vitamin D concentration. So don't waste on it, friends. Please do these simple tips to get, maximum mileage and value and keep everyone in your house healthy. We all have been enjoying Kada, Ayush gave us this very clear guidelines that drink Kada, and I hear a lot of good feedback of Kada from, a lot of people. But I want to add one more thing here and actually help you get more out of this Kada which you are drinking. So can you see a link on the slide? https://bit.ly/mindful Dr. Priti. If you can, please click on this link. You will reach an image on my Insta page. Where will you reach? An image on my Insta page. So once you reach there are two images and you have to find differences between the two images. No, I go quite in between to give you time to this thing. So just click on this link. You will see two images. Find the differences in the two images and share me how many differences can you see. Yeah, please share with me how many differences you can see. Can you hear me now, guys? Give me a yes, because nothing has changed at my end and the signal is strong and going. Can you hear me, friends? Link is on the slide, Bhuvnesh. Great. Link is on the slide. Send me the differences in the two images. What you have to send me the difference in the two images. I'm also typing it here, friends. For all of you who cannot see it, technology can be challenging sometimes. For all of us who cannot see it, I've typed it here. Click on this link or type it. It's simple. Vibhuti says 2. No, there are 7, Vibhuti. Please quickly see the differences and share in the chat box. Great. No, they are not identical. Please, Asta, you can type it. http://bit.ly/mindful Dr. Priti. 3 found. Very good. But I need 7, guys. 7. Perfect. 7. Wow. So why did I put it here? Avantika 5. Yes. Narendra 3 differences. Why is this important, friends? If this is one message you take today, I will be extremely happy. I will be extremely happy. See, it took you so much time to find these differences, yes? But this is the way we need to be eating our food every day, with this concentration, with this mindfulness. So when we are drinking our kada, we have to be this mindful. We have to look at it, the color, the texture, the smell, the flavor, everything. So guys, do this exercise 4, 5, 6 days. Get into the habit of observing food properly. It is amazing. And last but not the least, 12 minutes of exercise is really mandatory. Very, very important for all of us. So I've published a poll. Who wants to motivate others with their transformation? All of us. Wow. Very good. Do you want to show more self-love to yourself and change your self-talk? Wow, 100%. Very good. How many of you think you have more potential, but for some reason you are not able to play at their full potential? 100%. That is amazing. So I know we all are being very honest here. How many of you think you know it, but you are not able to implement it in full swing? We all know what we have to do for health, right? We all know what we have to do for relationships, for ourselves, for others, but we need somebody to hold us. How many of, sorry, the same poll came again. Just give me a minute. So if you got some knowledge in today's master class, will you want to apply it in your life? Great, 100%. I love this. Have you got value in today's master class? Just a minute. Have you got value in today's master class, friends? 100% yes. Can you share in the chat box any one biggest takeaway for you? What is the one biggest takeaway from you from today's master class? Was your immunity assessment? Was the nutritional checklist? Mindful exercises? What was it? One tip. One tip, friends, one tip. One tip, friends. Very good, very good. Very good. Yes. 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 Wow. Perfect. So you have two choices, friends, and both will make you successful. The first choice is that you implement these things, whatever I've shared with you today, on your own. And the second choice is that you have me by your side to help you achieve the results and actually say first wealth is health. Which one will you want? Do you want me by your side to strengthen your immune system, or you want to do it on your own? What is your choice? If you want me by your side, please give me a me in the chat box. M-E, me in the chat box. Thank you, Sonika. Thank you, Sheetal. Thank you, Avantika. Thank you, Abhishek. Anybody who wants me on their side, please give me a me in the chat box. Wow. So all those who have given me in the chat box, I have something for you. I am offering you a 21-day detox program to boost your immunity. Because we have to remove and then add to boost our immunity. And this program will have foods which increase inflammation and decrease immunity. We will decrease it. COVID-19 do's and don'ts during COVID times. Whatever I have learned by treating COVID patients, friends, I will be sharing those with you. And keep yourself corona free. Whatever else you have to do, I will be sharing with you. So we will be omitting 5 foods and you will find a new you with you. You will know the do's and don'ts exactly from what doctors do. And you will be able to keep corona away from yourself. Corona will not be able to come and grasp you and say, wow, this is the body which is going to be my home. So are you guys ready for this? If you are ready, give me a yes in the chat box. If you are ready, give me a yes in the chat box. If you are ready, give me a yes in the chat box, friends. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you for so much love and confidence and affection. And I'm sure you will say, wow, we got so much. So friends, should I tell you how much you will have to pay for this? For all these 3, the price I'm offering it to you today is just 10,100. And what you have to do right now, if you want to book all these 3 in this price and 21 days with me every day, 21 days every day with me, just have to pay 1,000 rupees on this number through Google Pay or Paytm. Or you can do UPI at this number. Only 1,000 rupees, friends, and I am going to fix a 15 minutes consultation with you and explain to you what we are going to cover in this. And then, if you are ready, we will pay, start, and do everything. So here is the Calendly link, friends, for people who have paid their 1,000 rupees. Click your presentation here. Until then, I want to show you something which my clients who had joined me last time had said. I wanted you to share. How was the program? And what is it that you gained from it? And what is it that you gained from it?
So for me, the program was very good.
For me, the program was very good. मुझे इसमें क्या-क्या चीजें अच्छी लगी?
जो clips
First
की
thing
तरीके
कि जो
से message
clips
आता था, that
की
was very
तरीके
good.
से message आता था,
I
that was
invested
very
only
good.
5 minutes or
I
7
invested
minutes.
only
That is
5
more
minutes
than
or
enough per
7
day.
minutes. That is more
And
than
I was
enough
able
per
to
day.
get what
And
you
I
had
was able
told
to
me.
get what
तो
you
वो
had
मुझे
told me.
बहुत अच्छा लगा, मतलब
तो
मुझे
वो मुझे बहुत
एक
अच्छा
ना
लगा,
सर
मतलब
पे
मुझे
बोझ नहीं था कि
एक ना
मुझे
सर पे
ये
बोझ
चीज
नहीं था कि
देखनी
मुझे
है,
ये
वो
बात ये
चलते
चीज
फिरते हो रहा
देखनी
था.
है, वो चलते
So that's
फिरते
a
हो
very
रहा
good
था.
thing first.
So that's a
Second
very good
thing,
thing
जो कि
first.
आपने जो भी
Second thing,
चीजें
जो
बताई
कि
हैं,
आपने जो
जो
भी
भी
चीजें बताई,
शॉर्टकट्स
जो
बताए,
भी
जो भी फॉर्मूलाज
शॉर्टकट्स
बताए कि आप
बताए, जो
ऐसे
भी
करो,
फॉर्मूलाज
दिस वुड
बताए कि
हेल्प
आप
यू,
ऐसे करो,
वो
दिस
बहुत
वुड
ही
हेल्प.
वो थे, प्रैक्टिकल थे, एप्लीकेबल थे. दैट मीन्स कि कुछ बड़ा भारी सा काम नहीं था. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जैसे आपने मुझे फाइबर ऐड करने के लिए कुछ ऑप्शंस बताए थे. उसमें एक ऑप्शन था कि यू कैन हैव 1 टीस्पून ऑफ सबगोल इन नाइट और whenever you want. तो दैट इज अ वेरी हैंडी वे. एंड एंड आफ्टर दैट जो वाटर के लिए आपने बोला था, वो वाटर भी आप सिर्फ कुकुम्बर डालो और पुदीना डालो एंड नींबू डालो, दैट वुड बी रेडी. तो दैट इज आल्सो वेरी हैंडी. तो जो भी आपने प्रोसेस बताया, दैट इज वेरी हैंडी एंड दैट इज वेरी यूजफुल. लाइक कोई भी इंसान कितना भी बिजी हो, ही और सी कैन ऑप्ट इट एंड डू दैट. तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा ये प्रोग्राम.
Perfect. Thank you, Payal. And Payal, what is your thought on this? कि अपना ध्यान रख के कैसी फीलिंग आती है, चाहे वो 5 मिनट ही हम दिन में क्यों ना कर रहे हो?
थैंक यू फॉर रिमाइंडिंग मी इट. लाइक पहले भी मैं ध्यान रखती थी, लेकिन अपना ध्यान नहीं रख पाती थी. तो वो आपके ये जो प्रोग्राम था, इससे मुझे समझ आया कि नहीं, मैं पहले अपना ध्यान रखूंगी, तभी मैं और सबका ध्यान रख सकूंगी. आई गेट दिस नोट. और सपोज कि मुझे किसी और का भी, जैसे अपनी फैमिली का ध्यान रखती, मैं वीक हूँ, देन आई कांट टेक केयर ऑफ माय किड और माय हस्बैंड. सो इट्स बेटर टू टेक केयर ऑफ माई सेल्फ फर्स्ट. तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा फील हो रहा था जब मैं अपना केयर कर रही थी. और मुझे लगा कि मैं बहुत, ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे कोई 4 घंटे लगाने हैं. इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ टाइम. लाइक मुझे अपने हैबिट्स में थोड़ी सी चेंज करनी, दैट्स इट. ओनली छोटे छोटे चेंजेस करके मैं हर चीज कर सकती हूँ.
राइट.
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा.
थैंक यू, थैंक यू. एंड उससे कोई हैप्पीनेस बढ़ी पायल? एंड उससे कोई हैप्पीनेस बढ़ी पायल?
हैप्पीनेस लेवल बढ़ा, सेटिस्फेक्शन लेवल बढ़ा, सेटिस्फेक्शन लेवल बढ़ा.
वेरी गुड. थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू. So, hello friends. So this was Payal, you know, she never goes anywhere, but for health, she came. And I was so happy to see that she could come. But I have one more video for you which can help you make your decision if you are on the edge, like lot of others. If you are on the edge like lot of others, please listen to this.
Hi guys, my name is Ashutosh Kant and I attended this 5-day masterclass by Dr. Priti. 5-day masterclass of immunity building through WhatsApp. Let me tell you, it was a fabulous, well-structured session. Every day at 8 o'clock, there was a video which used to hit our mails. And we just had to click and see what Dr. Priti had to talk about for that particular day. She said no processed sugar, no carbohydrates, no breads, and no packaged food. 5 days, just 5 days. You know, before that I had numbness in my hand. You know, we were sitting at home due to lockdown, eating junk food. So 5 days meant a lot of sacrifice because I am, you know, a Haldiram namkeen eater. So for me to get out of namkeen was a big thing. And Dr. Priti said only one thing: you need to be real, you need to be authentic, you need to follow what I'm telling you and see the results. Trust the process. And after 5 days, I can tell you, I had no numbness in my hand. There was a lot of energy. So it was a, you know, completely structured, well-defined workshop which had the power to transform. And if, you know, the things we've learned, if we can have that in our life on a long term, the results would be amazingly superb. So guys, I tell you, if you're still thinking about whether you should join this program or no, don't wait. Go fast. Join this program. Be part of this masterclass. Dr. Priti is the specialist. She knows her work and she's very great at it. And she is in the journey of transforming people's health. Thank you.
So for all those people, friends, who are still on the verge and thinking, I think 7 people have already Google paid me and Paytm me 1,000 rupees on this number. But friends, if you are still waiting for something, I will make it even more realistic for you. This 1,000 rupees, you can take a refund after the Calendly link if you think this program is not going to help you. Does this make it safe for you, friends? Because this price you will not be offered later. This is only today's price. If you book it today with 1,000 rupees, you will be able to have all your doubts clear and you will have me by your side for 21 days. And if you have any questions I can answer, please ask your questions in the chat box. I will love to do that. And there can be no better time than this, I can tell you. No better time than this to work on our health. In fact, today morning I was talking to a patient, right? And I was asking him what is going on. I think he gave me a very, very profound reply. He said, ma'am, मैंने ना tension करनी छोड़ दी है in the last 1 month. And I have decided I'm going to work on my health so that when I get back full swing, I actually can do more than what I can do today. So friends, this 21 days will not only improve your immunity, it will increase your performance, if not more, minimum by 5x. And I can promise you that because I've seen that happening every day after day after day with patients who take this chance to work on their health. And this 21-day program is made to boost your immune system from everywhere. And you know what this 21-day program will have? Sorry, I had put it in slide, but it's not showing now. Is how to add wonder to make your life wonderful. And what are the 6 S you should delete from your lifestyle to have a very robust and balanced immune system. So if you really want to know and actually delete the 6 S from your lifestyle and you want to add wonder in your life, do use this number for Google Pay and Paytm. And I think I'm online for 2 more minutes. If anybody wants to pay, please make the payment and book your Calendly link, 15 minutes free consultation with me so that we can decide your goal and we can help you move towards that goal in these 21 days. So it will be a group program, but it will be a customized one too. Because I want to give more. I want to give you so much that you don't have to worry about Corona anymore. And meanwhile, friends, if you have any questions on immunity, feel free to ask. I'm online 1 more minute. So if you have any questions, I am here. Rohan, you want to say something, please? Yeah, Rohan? Sheetal, you want to say something? Anchal? Hemant? Manisha? Amar? Satish? Anybody wants to say something, please unmute yourself and please let me know what is your question. I'll be happy to answer. Thank you, friends. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being here. I really acknowledge your presence and I love you guys. Take care, stay safe, stay happy. and I'm always here. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks.